Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We've been fortunate enough to acquire this 2016 on a 66 plate Mazda CX3 2.0 Sport Nav 5-door finished in jet black metallic. This car features keyless entry, privacy glass, lovely diamond cut alloy wheels, really great spec, parking sensors. Boot shows minimal signs of wear and tear. It's been really well looked after. Tools are present and correct, as is the locking wheel nut, a BOSE amplifier for the stereo. A decent 60/40 split rear seat system with load area cover, which is detachable. Nice car seats, really lovely to drive, very responsive and beautifully finished. You've got this on the inside here, black leatherette interior, very durable. Extends over to the door cards in this sort of lovely burgundy finish, and as you'd expect from this level of car, you've got electric power folding door mirrors, electric windows all round. And sitting inside the car, first switches we come to a traction control, tyre pressure monitoring system, Mazda's I-Stop stop-start technology, and lane departure warning system. This car's done about 35,000 miles. We'll now clarify the mileage. 35,649 miles. On your left you've got the mileometer, tachometer, rev counter in the centre, and a digital speedo just beneath that. So it's all housed as one. Really clear, really concise when you're driving along. So your eyes are in straight ahead of you on the road. But in terms of instrumentation, it's very, very clear, very defined. Right hand side is your fuel, and above that is a fuel computer. Now that is controlled on the left hand side of the steering wheel through the info button, and on the left hand side of the steering wheel it also houses integrated Bluetooth with voice control. Right hand side is cruise control, and beyond that you've got automatic wipers with variable speed on the intermittent and automatic lights. So it's a really well spec car with the practical things. And this fuel computer, which I'm now going to show you, changes display through the info button like so. Average 40.8 mpg, which is very good out of a 2-litre 120 PS engine, but please don't forget it is very subjective how you drive it. External temperature above there, all very clear. Range, which is always very useful. Back here 60 miles. Very simple, very easy. Above this, I don't know if you can see that, it's got a head-up display. It doesn't come out too well using this camera, but nonetheless it is there. It's perfectly clear when you're driving the vehicle. In the centre here you've got this Mazda MZD navigation and multimedia setup. You can obviously program in your phone. You've got stereo, which is DAB, AM, FM, like so. Very clear again. I'll come to the settings in a second. Back to it, home screen, and across here applications. Now you've got fuel economy monitor. This car, worth mentioning, is fitted with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That was an option, so you can get all the apps on your phone on this screen, and you can operate apps for things like Waze, satellite navigation. You know, you can make all your calls accurately. It's nothing wrong with the Mazda system, but it gives you the versatility to have a far greater multimedia system using Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Really worthwhile option. This car's fitted with it. At the time It's an option of about £300, but a very, very desirable one. Fuel economy monitor. It's got, as I said to you, it's got Mazda's stop-start technology, 40.8 as an average. That's subjective how you drive it. If the car's I-stop ready, you come up some traffic lights and stop at the traffic lights, assuming they're red, obviously. The engine will stop and it will start again when you engage gear and attempt to drive off. So excellent implications for the environment, excellent money saving feature for economy. So coming back to it, satellite navigation, again, very easy to operate. You can search for your town or postcode, you can set up a home address, look at your favourites, history, where you've been, etc. Really nice little car, this. Settings. You can personalise this car to your own individual settings. When it comes up with add disp on the settings, that refers to the head-up display, which I showed you earlier. You can adjust the height, the brightness, what it displays, because it can display navigation signal and active driving display. The next one is display, which is a display we're looking at now. You can alter it between auto, day and night modes. You can adjust the brightness and the contrast. Safety is what I alluded to earlier. You've got smart city brake support, very useful, and you've got lane departure warning system. So if you veer out of a lane on the M25 or any motorway for that matter, it will warn you of that and keep you in the correct lane. You can set up the timing and sensitivities and types of warning, whether you have a beep or a rumble, the associated volume with those types of warning, through this little screen here. Very, very good safety features on this car. Sound, you have on this particular vehicle, being top specification, BOSE Sound System with the amplifier in the boot, which I showed you earlier. You got bass, treble, fader balance, automatic level control, which adjusts the sound level upwards to compensate for any road or engine noise. Guidance volume, which is which you just set like so. A beat to take you through the relevant menus, etc. So there's a lot here that you can play about with. Clock, you can set your time zones, whether you have a 12 or 24 hour clock, and of course you can set up things like your door locks on the vehicle, whether you choose to have walk away locking. That's if you walk away from the car with the keys in your pocket, the car will lock automatically. And you've got your indicator, which is the associated volume with that indicator, and whether you have a flash 3 flash indicator. Lighting, again, really useful. You can set up your interior lights, doors open, door closed, adaptive front lighting system. That's where if you turn a corner, the lights will follow that corner in effect. Lights on warning volume, very straightforward, high, low or off. Coming home light, leaving home light. Auto headlights on. You can adjust all the sensitivity on your auto headlights, how they come on, etc. That is a very brief. We look at devices, as I said, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay when you plug them in. That has a facility of this. Not all of these cars do, so a very worthwhile option. System, temperature, Celsius, Fahrenheit, distance, miles or kilometers. It's easy. There it is. Music, back to DAB, FM, AM. So very simple. I'm just going to turn on the side lights, give you a better view of this. You've got heated seats, 3-stage, passenger and driver. Over there, driver. Automatic climate control, so you set everything to automatic and it will adjust the airflow, where the air is going, etc., according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. Some people just do exactly that. Hit the auto, it does it all for you. Turn on the air conditioning, away you go. However, some people prefer to operate things manually. You just take it out of the auto setting. Likewise with the airflow. Very simple, very straightforward, ice cold air conditioning, and you got this sort of, you got 3 eyeball vents, beautiful colour coding around here in the red, with adjustable vent there. Down beneath, CD player, the module for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, 12 volt power socket, handbrake, gear knob, 6-speed, and the gear change is a delight to use. Mazda are famed for it through their MX-5, and that DNA is continued across to this wonderful smaller Mazda CX3 SUV. Main navigation wheel operating this screen. This navigation wheel, if you see the star button on the left hand side, that's to set up favourites. Directly opposite that you've got your back button, navigation, home screen and music on the top. You just turn the main navigation wheel and push it to execute commands. However, you can operate this as a touch screen when you're stationary. So as you can see, very simple, but they disable that when you're on the move, and that's an excellent safety feature. Stops you playing about with the nav, and keeps your eyes on the road and operating through here, this main navigation wheel. So there is the 2016 on a 66 Mazda CX3 2 litre 120 PS Sport Nav, fitted with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This car comes fully serviced. It will come with 12 months Mazda approved parts and label warranty. We do take part exchange. We are open 7 days a week. If you want to find out more about this wonderful little SUV, please go onto our website, which is www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching.